Yeah, the red truck's got to wait on me. It's 55. I should pick it up here. Yeah, the truck I passed is catching up. Sprinkling's picking up. 2.5 miles. 868. 45. Off a downhill. Cars are passing by. Wow! I seem to have lost control. Wow. That was weird. Torkelson cheese in Illinois. I didn't feel like I was sliding. Just felt like I was losing control on a turn. Alright, it looks a little more populated here. Speed limit's dropped. Lena, 3,000. Wow, even. Class football state champions in 2022. Some cars caught up with me. Lena, L-E-N-A. Yeah, I want to stop at the library here. Grocery store is south of the library. Not too enthused about going past the library to go to the grocery store and then come back. Squirrel crossing the road. That guy has second thoughts. Community Park District. I got a little food to sustain me. I didn't really eat a whole lot yesterday because it was so warm. Voices half price book sale. No donation during sale. Casey's gas station. Could just, well, whatever. I kind of want to go somewhere for milk. Downtown, police to the left. Okay. Let's say library, but you know, nope, but the historic veterans memorial to the left. Coffee shop? Lena, information. We got a little shack for information on the left.
Lena Community District Library on the left.
Okay, nobody behind. To God be the glory. Okay. So, okay, I see a building that probably is going to be it. Okay, that's the one.
Arriving at Lena Community District Library on the left.
No bicycle riding, rollerblading, skateboarding, or scooters. Pulling into the library parking lot. Huh, they don't put any fence around the parking lot so you can see the house next to it. That's interesting. Usually bigger cities would have a fence. Lena, Illinois. Lena, Illinois. I feel like I hear air. When I pump the brakes, I hear air. Alright, I want to go to Freeport, Illinois. I don't know which way to go. Probably right.
Turn left on South Logan Street.
I want to go to a park in Freeport, 16 miles away. On the way, there's a grocery store in this city. And I'll get some milk, and then I'll go to that park and cook the pumpkin I have.
Turn left on Maple Street, then take the first left.
And try to eat everything before 3. I think it's this diagonal. I studied the map a little bit. Okay.
Turn left on Virginia Street, then take the first left.
I made a mistake. Yep, it's got to be this way.
Turn left on South Street, then take the second right.
To Freeport. Huh. You're not really even gonna see Freeport. I'm just sticking on the outskirts. It's gonna get too cold.
South Logan Street.
I gotta move a little bit more greater distance in shorter period of time because of the cold coming in. I think I just drove in a circle. Oh, double locks. The door has to lock multiple times.
1.25 miles. Turn left on US 20.
Dedicated to those who serve our community. Alright, there's supposed to be a grocery store on the way. Okay, maybe it's here. Sullivan's 24-hour ATM. We got a pretty big parking lot. Alright, gotta make sure the door's locked.
Turn right, then take the second right.
Sometimes the doors unlock, it goes
Dots Drive, then
back
take
and
the
forth
first right.
sometimes.
Turn right on South Logan Street.
I'm thinking I'm very tempted to get that go oh, lock the door again. Oh no, the door's unlocked.
1 mile. Turn left on US 20.
Alright. I'm thinking I'd be interested in getting a GoPro 12. After reading about the thing that sells me on it
US 20.
is the wider field of view. I think I'd like a wider field of view. I think it'd be pretty cool to see more. Because it feels more, I think it could feel more natural to be able to see more. A natural field of view is 108, at least 180 degrees. Especially when we could turn our eyes. I'd like for that to be on the camera's view. "155 degrees isn't cutting it. Almost 100. You see, 177 is a little short of a full natural field of view, but it's closer than. Oh, lock the door again three times. It's closer at 177 than 155.
US 20.
Traffic seems a little extra busy. Roads are a little extra curvy. Taking a northeast passage, southeast passage to the city, Freeport. "45 going into Elroy. Dementia stabilization unit. Must be at a hospital. Oh, there's some pretty oak trees right on the side of the road. Got 2 miles. This is supposed to be the land of Lincoln. I wonder if Lincoln ever stepped foot in Wisconsin for any reason. He was all around the state, but it seemed like he stayed within the borders quite a bit until he campaigned for president. Then I guess he traveled the country for the presidential stuff. Did he ever go to California?
4 miles. Turn right on Rosemont Boulevard.
seem to be in a town. A lot more buildings around. Welcome to Freeport. City up something.
3/4 of a mile. Turn right. Oakmont Boulevard.
Freeport, 24,000 even. Yeah, they just round up around here. Or round down, I don't know. There's a second city, the next city over, that just rounds their number. Every other city I've been in, they don't round. Creep it real. Definitely in a bigger city.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Craft show at the Emmanuel Lutheran.
By that Yellow Creek on the left.
2 miles. Yellow Creek. Yeah, I gotta look around that park. I didn't, oh my god, that's a big pothole. Yeah, I don't know where the parking is. Such a climb. 8:30. School zone. When children are present. Well, I don't see any. Watch for joggers. Alright, straight ahead I enter Crate Park. Whoop. Now look for parking. Freeport Club, the Foursome Pub and Grill. Public welcome, but I don't think I just want to hang out there. Parking lots only. Where can I find these lots? Flagstaff main parking. Main parking, I guess. Whoa, is this? Huh.
Turn left.
They got a carousel?
Keep right on the current road.
Main parking is to the left. Stop. Some kind of mini putt. I guess here, I don't know. They got a lot of handicap. See what it's like. Freeport, Illinois. Alright, after walking around a little bit, I saw that there's a more desirable area to park. A more desirable area. It's not as noisy. It's more open space. Oh, you just had to drive further down to get to it. It's kind of busy, but not as busy. Closer to the bathrooms, which are unlocked. So I'm getting south enough where they're not locking the park bathrooms so readily for the winter, shutting down the pipes and closing up the bathrooms. Today's a pretty decent day for weather, but tomorrow gets colder, the next day gets colder, until we get down to 20s, 20-degree nights, which is a little low for me. It's a little more difficult to sleep at 20 degrees. I'm not prepared a whole lot. That's the fluctuation within a week. 80s to 20s within a week. So yeah, this is the parking lot. Alright, I'm on my way out, going to the Walmart. Just waited till nightfall before leaving. Gotta say that all that rain has really been causing issues.
Keep left to South Park Road.
I am leaking in several places in this car. There are several spots where water's just getting in, and my clothes and every fabric is soaking that water out. I think I want to look into bags that are waterproof. Waterproof bags to try to protect some of these clothes. I threw out a shirt because I didn't want to deal with the mold. I think mold could be a problem
South Park Road.
for mold. Mold could be a problem for my heart racing. All right, Freeport, Illinois. Well, I had a good scare this morning. I thought I had the dashboard fuse plugged in because it wasn't in the yellow handler thing, and it turns out that I just failed to put it in. It was sitting on top of the dashboard, so my dashboard didn't appear to be on for a little bit. All right, but that's working. But I still have this problem with the doors locking on our own. The door locking didn't go off at night, at least while I was sleeping. But it didn't rain until this morning anyway, so that's a factor.
Turn left on Fairground Road.
This door locking starts and runs at its worst while driving in the rain. Of course, it's the water.
In 400 feet, turn left on Fairground Road, then take the first left.
As soon as I start up the car, it wants to just start
Fairground Road, then take
locking
the
and
first
locking. I wish I could just find that wire. I don't know how. I don't know where, like, how do I How do I find? It's pretty much just find the puddle of water. Find the puddle of water. There it goes. Yeah. It's our 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14 in a row. Pretty good. And that was all unlocking. It's hard to tell what exactly it's gonna do. Lock or unlock. Okay, shake the car up a little bit, and it wants to start the locking issues.
Continue on Southwest Avenue.
I don't see anybody behind me. I got 12 miles, and then I run into the library, and I don't know, firewood, forest, tree. The library closes at 1, and I'll stay. It's what, 11:30. I'll stay until and then go south more. So even though it's raining, in 3 days it's going to get into the low 20s. So it's raining now, it's warm now. I'm not wearing a jacket. It's going to get in the low 20s. I thought that if my dashboard was going to really be dead, I would have to rely on the speed limit on my GPS, because it's pretty reliable. I get a really good idea of my speed on the GPS, so it's really a good secondary dashboard. Forreston 13, Dixon 37. I'm going to Forreston. Dixon later. Yeah, I just bought this new GoPro 12. It's pretty much like buying another GoPro 11, but once I can find a max lens mod 2, then I'll be able to get a wider 177 degrees as opposed to 155. I got the max lens 1 on this for the 155, and I just don't understand. I think this GoPro 12 is all a software update. It's not any hardware update. It doesn't turn on any faster. It's not improved at nighttime. The only improvements they have made are software improvements, which could have been also added to the 11. But I think the GoPro is really trying to pull some wool over our eyes and make us believe that there's some kind of hardware updates. It's the same weight, same look. It's just software updates. Plus, I have to buy another GoPro lens 2.0 because they can't seem to reach 177 on the first one. And you know what? I'm willing to buy it. I was willing to buy the GoPro 12 because I want to keep several cameras ready for cop interactions. And pretty much I'm now retiring the GoPro 8 and putting the 10 in its place. The 9 still stays on my neck. The 11 is now just kind of reserved, ready for any instant recording issues. And then the 12 is now for just driving. Corn is ready to harvest, but it's just getting rained on a lot. They did harvest some. I wonder if they got methods to harvest and then dry it in the harvest in the piles. And yeah, farmers usually seem to want to allow the corn to dry on the field more, but this weather's not giving it a chance. Come on, Illinois 72. Facing a big curve. I thought it would come up sooner. Forreston straight, Shannon to the right. Let's see, Forreston 4, Dixon 27. Yeah, it's an easy straight drive on real flat ground. Flat ground is how you define Illinois. Out of the hills of Wisconsin, which is there are significant hills, significant flat ground in Wisconsin. It's not as prevalent as Illinois though, or Minnesota. Minnesota's very flat too, in a lot of ways. Iowa, flat, big region of flatness. All right, curves. I see the checkered flag. I'm just nervous about that extreme cold coming up. It's kind of likely to be a cold snap that's not going to last, but still it's showing to be lasting for at least 3 days. I think I would like some relief from that by moving further south. I feel more comfortable driving in the rain with new windshield wipers. My stomach seems to be doing okay. I'm pretty happy with I just ate a meal. I'm feeling okay. I gotta exercise my neck more with my V-stick. That seems to bring a lot good relief. Want to keep things straight. I've been sitting in the car too much, but I'm doing okay. Even after all this sitting, it's up and down. Definitely got a default to not sitting in the car so much, but it happens, especially when it rains. Rain pushes me right back into my car.